The purpose of this video is to cover Odoo's CRM application and how we can integrate with sales and invoicing to send quotes, confirm sales orders, and then invoice the customer as well. So let's dig into it. So you'll see our CRM application here. We have our different steps in the pipeline. This is fully customizable, so we can add and subtract columns if we need, and we can also change the terms for terminology within our business. So let's look at an op and see kind of what we can see within an opportunity and also how the quoting process kind of works. So let's go into our customer one. You'll see here that we have the name of the customer, we have a phone number, we can send text messages directly from here. We'll see a salesperson assigned as well as a sales team. We can put expected closing dates and all that kind of stuff we would want in terms of sales. To the right here, we'll see the chatter. The chatter is going to be uniform throughout all of our applications in Odoo, housed with traceability and accountability. So we can send messages directly from the chatter, so we can email the customer, we can log notes, so we can tag people internally within our company. We can also schedule activities such as calls and emails. From there, let's go ahead and create a quotation and follow the workflow of how this would work. So let's go ahead and create a quote. We'll see here that we're going to get a quotation template that shows up. We'll be able to put our customer, expiration date, payment terms, whatever that may be. Let's just go ahead and sell a simple product. So let's say we want to sell product Y today. We'll see a description. We'll see a quantity and a unit price. We can set physical positions or have automatic tax mapping in Odoo as well to really get this going to the customer. So from here, what we can do is we can send an email. So we can send this by email to the customer. So we'll see the email template show up. We'll see who it's going to, what the specific email is, so we can customize templates if we want them to be personal emails to the customer or keep them as generic as possible. It's also going to attach a PDF of the quotation as well that we can send to the customer. So let's go ahead and send this off. Now, as we send this, we'll see the integrations with the chatter. So the quotation is going to log here in the chatter, so we can go back into a customer's opportunity and see when we have actually sent them a quote. Now from there, let's go ahead and take a look to see kind of what the customer would see on their end and in the customer portal. So we can go ahead and hit the customer preview button here. As we click customer preview, this is the customer's view of the quotation via the customer portal. We can invite customers to their portal. They do not have to be paid users in Odoo. All you do is you link their email and they'll be able to see, their quotes, their sales orders through you, invoices, all that kind of stuff. So let's say they want to accept and sign this quotation. We can also configure payment acquire. So if you want somebody to be able to accept, sign, and pay all in one step, they could do that as well. So let's say the customer said everything looks good. Let's go ahead and sign. Let's auto load their signature. We'll hit accepted sign, and then you'll see that the customer will then get a screen that pops up that says, thank you, your order has been confirmed. So we sent a quote directly to the customer. The customer was able to go in through their customer portal and actually sign for this order to confirm it to a sales order. So let's go back into our back end to see kind of where this information goes from here. So we'll be able to go back into our CRM or our sales to see where our sales order came from. We can go to customer one opportunity. We'll be able to see that they have 56,000 in orders from us previously. And we'll be able to see our most recent one, the one that we just confirmed. So if we dig into sales order 7, we'll see here that everything's been logged in the chatter. We had an automatic email go out to the customer. We'll get a PDF assigned of the customer's signature, and everything looks great. Now from here, the next thing to do within Odoo is to create an invoice for the customer, and you'll see that that is highlighted here. Now, most of the time, your accountants aren't going to be involved in the sales process, so they won't want to go into the specific opportunity or their specific sale and actually invoice it. So there are going to be multiple ways to access this information. So let's go into our sales application. We'll see here that we go to the invoice and orders to invoice, and we'll see all of our orders that we have to invoice out. So we can actually do batch invoices. So if we want to do them all at once, we can click both, hit action, and create invoices. But let's go ahead and just invoice this one that we just did. We can go ahead and hit create invoice. You're going to get 3 standard ones in Odoo: regular, down payment percentage, and down payment fixed amount. Create and view invoice. So we'll go ahead and create this. Your accountant will say, great, everything looks good. Let's confirm the invoice. And then now this is ready to send out to the customer. So we can send this to the customer via email and we can print it out as well. So let's say we sent it and everything looks good. The customer calls us back in a few days. We can register payments. So we can do bank, we can do cash transactions, checks. Odoo has multiple payment acquirers, so you can pay via PayPal or wire transfer or credit card, whatever your business wants to do.